All right, welcome back to another episode of Zombies. Today we're going to be doing Liberty Falls Easter egg. What we're going to be doing is first collecting items to craft the wonder weapon. The route that I took is going to be over towards the exit of Main Street on the right hand side. I went towards the right hand side first, unlocking the first two doors. Because once you go into Washington Avenue, you're going to see this valve on that hose. So once you collect that water valve, we're going to go ahead and make your way down towards the bowling alley. Once you make your way down towards the bowling alley, you're going to see this gearbox on the side of the wall where you can insert the water valve. Once you insert the water valve, you're going to be holding it until that bar fills up all the way up. And if you're doing it in duos, trios, or quads or solos, just make sure that you have somebody covering you while you do that. And then it's going to drop a meter gauge. After that, you're going to go up to the graveyard, and then you're going to go find this Groundskeeper. Once you grab the key, you're going to make your way down to the right hand side, and then you're going to go down to Groundskeeper's yard. And then you're going to interact with the shed, and you're going to have another part. You're going to find another piece on that table for your wonder weapon. The last piece, I recommend having a Mangler arm. There's a couple ways you can get a Mangler arm. One of them being, hitting the Mangler arm off of the Mangler, or crafting it if you have enough gears to craft it for salvage. Now here, you're going to interact with a couple piles of garbage because you're going to need some wire. And there's only 3 piles of garbage that you interact with. You just gotta be lucky, and if you get it on the first try, then you're chilling. But you're gonna get one regardless, depending on what garbage you pick up. And then once you grab that wire, you're gonna make your way down towards the motel. And then this room will not be open. You open it by getting closer, and there's gonna be a couple zombies coming out. Once you do that, you're gonna craft a wonder weapon. Now, this is crucial when you're in the room. But when you grab that wonder weapon, you're going to make your way down to Dilly's Comics store, and you're going to grab the first piece. You're going to suck it in by, I believe, doing on Xbox is going to be RT, right trigger. And then you're going to make your way up towards this location where I'm at currently. I'm going to run and jump on top of this vehicle right here. I'm going to look inside the window right outside Quick Hands. You're going to suck that item in. Once you do that, make sure you interact with this item, or make sure you interact with that generator first so you can get the last piece to unlock, because if you don't interact with it and you're doing the side quest first, then pretty much it won't pop up. So make sure you interact with that generator first before you do anything else and start collecting items. Now, once you collect all of those items, you're going to make your way up to this rooftop up here. And you're going to be crafting the LDG, I believe that's what it's called. LVG, whatever it's called. It's one of those two. Once you do that, it's going to make you go back into the church and grab this canister. You're going to make your way down to the spawn point, and you're going to drop that canister in one of the traps. So you're going to drop that, and then the LDG that you crafted on top of the roof, you're going to interact with one of the storms. And it's going to start, the storm is going to start stabilizing, and you want to protect it from zombies either hitting it or jamming into it. And it does have a health bar, kind of like the gauge. Once you've successfully protected it, there's going to be a HVT that's going to pop up, whether it be a Mangler or a Abomination. But the trick for this is leave one zombie. If you have one zombie alive and one person dedicated to killing the HVT, you're going to get this done pretty quickly. So once the HVT is done, their soul is going to be sucked into that canister. Once the canister is full, you're going to go ahead and grab the canister and make your way back up to the church, and then insert that canister inside the generator. Now, I would recommend doing this at like the end of the round, not at the beginning or the middle, because you will be bombarded with zombies. So once you do that, once you insert that canister into the generator, it's going to drop a Geiger counter, pretty much. And there's only 3 specific spots. One, it's going to be right outside of PhD flopper. And the way you want to do this is green equals red and red equals green and orange equals orange. If that makes sense. So this one's green. I want to make sure I interact with it 3 times to get it to red. The other one is going to be in the Groundskeeper's yard. This one's orange. I'm going to interact with it and then change the color to orange. The last one is going to be on top of that rooftop. And the color is green. I'm going to interact with it maybe 2 more times so I can change the color to red. Once you do that, when you know you did it successfully, it's going to rotate towards that canister, towards the gas station, and then there's going to be a cloud and a couple of light beams and stuff like that, you know, pop up, pretty much letting you know where the next canister is going to be at. It's going to be right outside the gas station, pretty like literally as soon as you spawn, it's right there. Sweet. So once you grab the canister, you're going to make your way up to the next trap. Kind of like what we did for the very first one, you're going to go back to the second trap, and then you're going to grab the LVG or LDG, and then you're going to interact with it and stabilize the second storm. So once you successfully stabilize that second storm, another HVT will populate, and this one is going to be a Mangler. Now, if the first one's a Mangler, the second one's going to be an Abomination, so you want to make sure that you get it as low as possible, because if you don't, you're pretty much cooked. So same thing as the Abomination. You want to make sure it dies in that trap so it can collect its soul. Once the canister is full, you want to go ahead and grab that canister and then make your way back up to the church. Now this is going to be the tricky part, because you want to make sure you have your 3-plate vest. You want to make sure all your guns are pack-a-punch. So this might take maybe up to round 30. If you're in the early rounds and you get this done quickly and as quickly as possible, you don't have to go all the way up to round 30. Here's going to be the gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Activate.
One day in the dark ether and I feel the cut of truth, Alpha Team. Activate the simultaneous dimensional gateway.
This is the spinny thing, huh? Okay.
Do this right, and the SDG will unleash a neutralizing energy wave.
It's so hard. I'm shooting him as best I can. That one's hurt.
Opa! They've bitten!
What?
No, how am I down, dude?
What the
just
fuck?
happened?
Alpha Team,
Oh, that's
Alpha.
part of the thing.
Somebody tell me what just happened.
I was like, what the fuck?
Any station this net, what is your status? Panos, if you've heard
I was
them,
like, no
I
fucking
swear
way.
No interruptions for this next part.
Should I have saved the mutant thing?
Huh?
Should I have saved the mutant thing?
No.
Or did we do
Thank
it?
you,
We
my
completed
friends,
it?
for volunteering to take my place here. Or, in your parlance, thank you for being voluntold. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a few scores to settle. Bye-bye, Dark Ether.
Or no, exit.
Fuck, I continued.
You continue? Alright, I'll continue.
We'll just exfil.
Yeah, let's just exit.
Nice boy, nice boy.
So, dead wire,
Oh, what is this? A Sigma?
red guns. They're red. Wow.
Nice boy. Nice boy.
I'll take the...